Good morning to you. You are locked on to the Power Morning Show with Missy Chrissy and Scratch Master. You good?
Yep, I'm good.
Gave us a fire AM Power mix a while ago.
Try a thing,
Getting on with yourself.
right?
Y'all know what time it is. It's time for the morning trend right here. Coming to you compliments Rick's Cafe. Walk in, dance out. And we have a very, 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 very special guest in the building. I feel like we need some serious fanfare for this one. He won the International Soca Monarch 3 times in a whole row. Give it up for voice.
Blessings, blessings. We are here finally.
Yeah, you got through. You get through.
Yes, I. Morning to everybody locked on.
Yes, boys. How you managing in Trinidad right now? How things with you down there, especially with all the restrictions that you have right now?
Yeah. Basically, what it is. Yeah, me there.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're good.
You good?
Basically, what is happening is just trying to find yourself, so to speak. Well, that's what I've been doing.
Right.
Obviously around this time you would have been flying. You would have been probably in Jamaica Carnival.
You would have been busier
And
than ever.
this year definitely was my biggest year in my career thus far.
Right.
And according to our schedule, it would have been very, very hectic. So apart from not being to do any shows, it's always great to spend family time, keep in touch with people who haven't really actually got the time to spend with in a very long while.
Right.
But even though you're home for Trinidad Carnival, is a lot of shows. You're
And
moving around a lot, so you're not really home and you're not really getting that genuine time to spend with your family, to spend with your loved ones. So I using this time to do that, but still not letting up on the working part of it. The work ethic is still there, still doing songs, still writing, still trying to keep the brain working.
How was it working with Kes for
Yo,
that song?
it was amazing. It was amazing. Kes is definitely an extremely talented artist. Big up to Kes, the band, the entire team.
Right.
As I said, working the whole process was very, very smooth. From the time I wrote this song, I felt like it could have only been with Kes. From inception, I heard them, especially with the live instruments. I actually heard Kes the band, not just Kes the artist. I heard the entire band playing this song, and I heard them grooving to it, and I felt like, you know what, I really need to send this to Kes. I reached out to the producer, Captain John.
Yeah, big up John, man, from Vince.
Yeah, big up John. I said, yo, John, I think we have something solid here, and I think I really want to have Kes and they are part of this project. Doing a collaboration with them is something that was in the pipelines for a while.
Yes.
Even all on Uber we spoke about it, but I didn't have the song just yet to submit them. You know what I mean? And when I sent him the song, the rest was history. From the jump, he was like, "Yo, I love this. There's a hit. We going with this."
What I find interesting is that you are known for Groovy Soca. Yes, you did the song with Natty and Thunder, Pandemonium, right?
Yeah.
But you have a line in their promoter where you're basically telling the promoters all the fancy stuff that you just want to put in them. Right? I just find it kind of ironic because some of the you have are tailored towards what we would call the all-inclusive / the nice kind of behave yourself kind of vibe. But this one, it was able to match both elements of and also still being nice.
Well, that was definitely the purpose, because I felt like I had to stay true to me with the melodies and that kind of thing. I can't stray too far from that. That's just me. That's just who I am as a writer.
Yeah, that's your identity.
But at the same time, I felt like the time we're in now, the more energetic music, the more interactive the music is the bigger response you will get from the people. You know what I mean? And that is where we in. The people love the power soca. They love the job. Big up the whole Trinidad pussy. You know what I mean? And I am very influenced by that right now in terms of the soca aspect of it. So I felt like it was necessary for me to not just do the typical groovy, nice melodies, that kind of thing, but to also have some form of interaction in the song itself.
Mm-hmm.
Is it because of Dear Promoter you say that this year was your biggest year?
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely.
Wow,
Most
really?
definitely. Yeah,
So
yeah.
past cheers to life,
Now you start
past
with chairs,
everything. This was your biggest
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. I am I did probably almost 100 shows this year. I've never reached that amount of shows
Plus, you
in
have
my
your own event.
Wow.
Plus,
yeah, yeah.
your own event.
Plus
So
my own event.
how do you
You
plan
know?
your signature event amongst all these other shows that you have to do? You have a team that you work with.
Oh yeah. Most definitely. I can't do it by myself at all. I will die.
right.
But yeah, definitely my management and they who really organize the event. I mean, we all sit together and work on the creative aspect of things.
Yes.
Work on putting together the logistics and whatnot. But when it's time, hands on deck. When it's time to actually do the work, they will definitely hold the fort for me while I continue recording, continue, because I remember even preparing for my concert,
Yes.
I had to be finishing um promo video on their promoter, trying to get things together, hitting up
Yeah.
guests, this, that, so I kind of work on the creative aspect of things in terms of getting the songs out, and they will work on the events and that kind of thing.
And still try to preserve your voice in
And
that.
still, yeah. And still try to
Pun
preserve your voice.
intended.
Right.
Now it's interesting because you're saying this was your greatest year and you have not been in competition since 2018, right?
Yeah.
So that was the last time you competed. Have you seen a difference? I know it's very different in Trinidad versus in, say, St. Vincent and Grenada when it comes to competing in the Soca Monarch competition.
Listen,
So,
I wish I had the opportunity to compete in Grenada.
Oh, really?
It is the craziest. It is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Right.
But yeah, continue. Sorry for cutting you off.
No, go through. I want to know why you think you could come in Queen's Park.
No, we were. Listen, I will vouch for you, partner. We from the same place. We'll talk to them across here for you. You don't worry about that. We have voice. Come, yeah.
But listen, so what made you in 2019 or leading up to 2019 to not compete? Because in your song that you released for 2019, you say 2019 is mine.
Yeah.
So it seemed like you were preparing to compete, but then decided not to.
I most definitely was, and believe it or not, I did miss the competition tremendously, because not just the fact that I came into the industry winning the Soca Monarch competition, so it's basically like what people know me for, Soca Monarch champion, that kind of thing. But I love competing. I love putting on a show for the people. Like I did theater at the University of the West Indies, and the purpose of doing theater was to actually put theater into soca music. So the whole thing with set and drama and that kind of vibe, that's me. That's what I love to do. You know what I mean? So I definitely missed the competition, but I felt like it was something I needed to do in order to grow. Right. In order to grow as a brand, right, and not just voice the artist. I wanted to grow as a brand, and I felt like I had to step away from the competition, and I had to do it now, right? There were a lot of other things that were involved in the competition that year that I prefer to keep personal. But I just felt like three was always the goal to complete the hat trick. And let me not prolong it until they have to escort me out.
It's good to know when it's time to move away.
Yeah, definitely. Know when it's time to say, all right, you've passed this stage in your life and it's time to move on and do bigger things.
Talking about stages, for those who don't know, I mean, you started off writing.
Yeah.
You started off before you did Chairs for Life. You were pretty much instrumental in penning songs for Marshall and so on. You could tell us some of the songs. Some people probably didn't realize you were had an influence in.
Well, I was actually with a songwriting company before. That is where I actually started professionally,
Okay.
right? So with that company, we did songs like "People" for Kes, "Unforgettable" for Cohen and Patrice,
Mhm.
"Too Real" for Cohen Dubois.
Mm.
Um, um,
Bo-
um,
Bottle of
um,
rum, one of them.
pardon?
Bottle of rum, was that one of them?
Bottle of Rum, Bottle of Rum. They did
Right.
People Champion. They did Like a Boss. All those songs.
Wow. So what made
Yeah.
you want to go on stage?
Well, that was always the goal. That was
Okay.
always the goal. I always had a passion in being an artist.
Hmm.
Somewhere along the line, while I actually releasing songs,
Yeah.
um, that's when I kind of discovered my writing talent. So that wasn't,
Hmm.
yeah, that was sort of a late discovery. And I felt like, you know what, if I could write these songs for other artists, I could probably write it for myself. So,
I'll
you
tell
know
you
that.
something.
Is there a difference with that, writing for you versus writing for other people?
To some extent, to
Hmm.
some extent, but there are certain artists whose styles are sort of close or similar. So that's why people will find, like, if I do a song, some people might comment and say, especially when I just started, they will comment and say, like, you song like Cohen, or song like something Cohen will sing, or
Correct.
song like similar to Kes, and that kind of
Mhm.
vibe. So, and it's all well and good. I mean, it's just a style. It's not necessarily saying I am taking Cohen's brand or
Yeah,
Cohen
yeah,
taking my brand. That you know what I mean. So, um, but it's not too difficult, and it's not too different,
yeah.
because of the fact that, I mean, it's soca music.
Right.
It's soca music. So sometimes, the concept is the concept, and it's all about who could execute the song well.
Now, we interviewed Private Ryan a couple of days ago,
Mm-hmm.
and he was saying that with the whole coronavirus COVID-19 thing, that there is some uncertainty with Trinidad Carnival, right?
Yeah.
As to how it would be if it would happen. I mean, there's a lot of speculation, based on how soon this is over. Now,
Mm-hmm.
God forbid, if there is not a Trinidad Carnival, would Voice still be releasing music?
Yeah, most definitely, for sure.
That is not going to stop you.
It's not gonna stop me. And I don't think they should stop any of the artists. At the end of the day, this is
Hmm.
what we do,
Right.
and the people look to us for a source of entertainment, for a source of upliftment,
Hmm.
for a source of joy.
Hmm.
So because of the pandemic, I won't allow that to stop my creativity, or you know hinder me from releasing music. I'm going to be releasing music. I actually have a song that I'm working on right now to be released very, very soon. Apart from that, we have the album in the works.
Right.
Doing a lot of international collabs, and trying to get the brand, widen the brand, and
Yes.
also help in getting soca music out there, or to the next level, that I'll say. You know what I mean? So,
Mhm.
um, definitely no stopping for me. No stopping for me.
Has the pandemic influenced any of the direction of any of the songs that you've written?
Well, this one I'm working on right now. This one I'm working on right now.
Right.
What do
Yeah.
you think is going to take soca to the next level? Because you mentioned that that is part of the goal. What do you
Hmm.
think is going to take for that to happen?
Collaboration.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I strongly believe in collaboration, I'd say. And not just collaboration with an international artist, or collaboration with a huge producer or something, but it takes collaboration, a collaborative effort from the artists,
Hmm.
and the heads involved in soca music, I'd say.
Hmm.
No one man could do it. We have to do it together. That's the only way I see it happening. We have to do it together, whether it be two artists, whether it be an artist and a ENR, whether it be an artist and a manager,
Right.
coming together and trying to put links, and I mean, it must be a holistic effort between the lovers of soca music and the
The people
influencers of soca music as well.
Well, it's interesting you said
Hmm.
that because I noticed that Trinidad, now more than ever, has been networking with the islands. Like, for
Yeah,
instance, you worked with Captain John, who I know he's born
yeah,
in Jamaica but live in Vinci. You
yeah,
worked
yeah.
with Natty and Thunder,
Mm.
and in both instances, you could see the beauty of the art form.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
What do you think about the smaller islands' influence now? Bigger influence, I have to say, in the
Mm.
soca genre.
I mean, it's definitely a case where they can't even be seen as smaller islands technically right now, because they are where most of the artists source their influence. They are the source of the influence of most of the artists. They are where you get the vibe. They are where you get the energy. Where when you go to a Trini party now, you know, it's very different to when you go to a Grenadian party or like on Uber Soca cruise, where you see a lot of the energy and action. You know, I mean, it's totally different.
I think Uber is where it really read its header.
Yeah, Uber is the place. Uber is the place where
performed.
Yeah.
What's the first road march again?
Top Striker.
Top Striker. Yeah.
You know, the artists with the nice songs. Yeah, you did your thing. And then
we like any sidelines, right?
Yeah. What going on?
Did you feel that way? Did you feel like you were on the sidelines?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Uber inspired Pandemonium. When after Uber, I told myself I have to do a power soca.
Yeah, to be in the action.
Yeah. And the next year, because that year was the first time I saw the Grenada Soca Monarch, right? And then
you mean
pardon?
You saw the Grenada, so you witnessed it in person?
Yeah, that was the first time I witnessed it live. And then seeing Uber Soca right after, I was like, nah. I can't allow myself to be this nice melodic artist all the time. I felt like I had to switch it up, and Natty and Thunder were the only way I saw it. I mean, from inception, just like with their promoter here in Kess, from inception Pandemonium, I heard Natty from jump. You know what I mean? And I felt like it was a collab that, you know, the people will love.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Now we have a little bone to suck with you. We talked to Tedison John last week, and he tell us that it's your dear mother that has been baking.
Lyrical tell me the same thing too, eh? Lyrical say the man only puts up the bake.
These fellas really say that about me. Right?
Yeah, we want to know if, you know, are these really your friends? You know, are they telling the truth on you? Are they lying?
No, I think we really want to know, did you not? I don't know, was bake or something, so?
Yeah, some coconut bake. Yeah.
You know, but he called them out, you know. He said, what all? It is, I don't know if it's what all it is, butter it, or let me tell you, I talked to Lyrical, right? And Lyrical said, the man is show you how we make it from scratch. All you do is we need
to give him question.
You know the thing,
boys.
In this pandemic we're in right now, jealousy is a hell of a thing, because we see so many things happening across the world, and your closest friends, the ones you think you know would be, you know, thankful for you actually doing good and whatnot. Those are the ones in a time like this, in a crisis like this, to be you know, jealous in you and fighting it down. It hurts. It's almost hurtful.
Yeah, and so the question,
he answered like a pageant queen, you know, like in the universe.
Yeah, boy. Like a pot.
World peace right there.
I am an influencer, to say the least, and whether I am actually making the bake, me being there alone is having an influence on you know, the final product.
Yes.
So I really can't say yes and I can't say no, because I was there.
I think we need to especially shout out Joyce's mother. Good morning to you. You know, I think you're doing a great job at home.
I think
we got it. I worried for you in a relationship. By the way, are you in a romantic relationship, Boyce? The ladies want
yes, I am.
Oh, very nice. Okay.
Right.
You heard it first. So we are definitely here talking to Voice. We're getting ready for the hit list right here on Power 95. People are saying Voice is a politician in the comments right here on Facebook.
Yeah. Voice is a serious politician. You did well.
Voice for 2021. Whenever is Trinidad election next.
It's supposed to be this year.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah, it was supposed to be this year, but
Oh,
obviously looking like, you know.
What's the mood in Trinidad right now?
Um, I think is how to describe it is weird. Is weird because on some parts you see people just trying to make things happen and get on with their life, get on with their daily life. Some people kind of embracing quarantining and being home and that kind of thing. And then on the other hand, you have people who are really and truly suffering. You have people who
Yeah,
haven't had things to eat, people who have lost jobs, so
yeah.
it's definitely a bit of the two.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just hoping and praying that we could all stay strong as a nation and get out of it together.
All right,
yeah,
boys.
good stuff. Let us know your IG so those of us who are listening can log on and follow you and be
Yes, yes,
inspired
yes,
by
yes, yes.
the baking that's
Voice,
happening in your.
on Instagram.
I'm actually doing my official concert live on IG next week Friday, so look out for
Oh,
that. It's gonna be
next week Friday.
yeah, next week Friday. We're doing the works. We're doing the works. Everything you would see, everything you see at a real concert, we're gonna do
Right.
it on IG.
Oh gosh, turn up.
Are you
What
gonna
time
have
is
any
it gonna
guests?
be?
I am looking into that. I'm looking into the guests right now.
Okay,
Right.
okay. And what
All
time?
right.
Tune in next week Friday on your IG.
Next week Friday, 8 p.m.
Okay, good.
8
And
p.m.
Out for that, definitely.
Yeah. So the handle is Voice the Artist,
Mhm.
VoiceTheArtiste, Voice the Artist on IG,
Right.
Voice the Artist on Facebook, you
Yeah.
name it, everywhere. Voice the Artist.
awesome. Thank you so much for talking with us this morning. Have a great
No
day.
problem, no problem. Blessings,
All
yo.
right. I'm going to
Good
practice.
vibe, good energy.
Master it. Very well.
It's like what I'm blessings.
All right, big up
Easy.
yourself, boys. That was Voice Morning Trend. Came to you compliments Rick's Cafe. Walk in, dance out.